And it's here, Act 3, Chapter 7, Part 1. This Kefka fight. This one was pretty cool, I thought, mainly because I've missed fighting actual Final Fantasy bosses, instead of just the same enemies recycled over and over again. More Final Fantasy bosses, please. And Part 2 is going to be even better, so I can't wait for that. This fight in particular, though, things to watch out for. Rather, things that you should bring would be debuff evasion, like Lena or Ignis or something like that. Overhealing is helpful. Again, Lena. And any way to just stay alive, any way to tank these attacks. Zack is pretty MVP for that very reason. So I figure we'll just rush down the middle one and have Zack here so that we stay alive. However, they do have threshold attacks. The predictable ones, 79, 49, 29, and there's another one at 9%. One thing about this, though, the ads, they do that thing kind of like the mummies in Tier 5 where they go to sacrifice themselves. And I think it's however much life they have left is how much damage they'll do. I didn't want to focus the little guys, though. I just didn't want to. So I figured we'll just overheal and take the attacks. But here's the thing about that. When they do that, they ignore whatever target lock is placed upon them. So you'll see it when it happens. Even though they're both supposed to target Zack, they don't. They just kind of hit whoever they want. So you want to make sure that you have enough health to withstand it. Like right now, we are about to trigger one of them. But our health is pretty low, so thank you, Lena. And they're going to want to debuff us too. And the debuffs are annoying. It's, I want to say 5 turns of trying. That's 5 turns where you can't HP attack. That is such a big slowdown. Avoid that at all costs. So thank you, Lena. Having her on the team would make it even easier, but I figure we could just out-damage it and have the Lena call be enough to have the debuff evasion last as long as it needed to. And it worked out perfectly. In fact, you guys remember this guy? Gladio. Gladio is pretty good for this fight, for that very reason. Because he will just cover whoever they're going for. He has debuff evasion of his own, so he'll just tank the hit, won't get debuffed, and you'll be fine. Provided Gladio survives the attacks, of course. But look, as you can see, we survived that one just fine. They're gonna do it a few more times, but let's heal up while we still can. The banner, I got Leo's LD for relatively cheap. I also got Kieran's LD along the way, and I got Kieran's burst on the free pull, which I believe I'm going to just ignore. I was not planning on greening Kieran. That's not to say he's bad, far from it. Kieran is a very good support character. He's a very strong aura bot. But I just kind of figure for my particular situation, I have Garnet, I have Ramza, they're both green. I'm probably not going to need them. So I don't think I'm going to bother with them. But it's cool to have the stuff in case I change my mind. Maybe I will down the line, but probably not now. And I think the same thing is going to go for Vaughn, too. I was on the fence about maybe greening Vaughn, but I honestly just don't think I need to. I don't see really using him much in the future, especially since he's already locked into Tier 4, and I'm probably not going to go back and redo Tier 4 anytime soon, so I think I'm going to just save my stuff. As far as future polls, I want Seymour's LD, I want Freya's LD, especially I want Freya's LD. I know they didn't mention it on the stream, but Freya's coming. She will be here. Cisne, of course, obviously. Cisne is probably the most hype poll of the month. For not just me, but for everybody. She's basically an updated gang. I know that's like a weird way to put it, but that's kind of what she is. She just does like a 3-dump follow-up attack constantly. So pair her with Turnhoggers and you'll be good. Just all the damage in the world. Okay, so they're going to do that one more time at 29%. Like I said, they want to do it at 9% too, which is a weird threshold. But 9% is another one that they have. And we're going to just go into the summon at that point and not even worry about that last one. So really we have to just take one more of these and we'll be okay. Other important things to note about this fight. Number one, they are launch immune, otherwise Selphie would 100% be here. I have become helplessly addicted to Selphie strats and the constant launches. It's completely busted. I don't know why they gave us a character that can do that, but they did, so I'm going to utilize it at every chance that I get. But this is not one of those chances because, like I said, launch immune. But that's okay. They are also immune to break delay. I don't know if you've been noticing as we're doing this, but as we are breaking them, their turns just don't go anywhere. So, with all that in mind, Noctis is a very, very good character for this fight. Because it doesn't matter if you're immune to break delay, if you're going to just be jumping in front of their turn constantly anyways. And this follow-up attack he's doing right now is upticking the orb. I don't even know what the orb condition is, technically. All I know is that Noctis is keeping it at bay all by himself. And just like that, we don't have to worry about anything anymore. Because like I said, we're going to just keep jumping in front of him. The orb is taken care of. And we have our summon to tank this last 9% threshold he's going to do. I'm almost positive at that last threshold he doesn't inflict Trine on you though. I think it's just an HP attack. I think he just hits you with Light of Judgment. Which does hurt, but even if we were to let it ride out, we would survive just fine. We still have Zack LDs, we could up our health even more if need be, but we don't need to, so let's just kill him quick. Get Cyan out here. That is so many red numbers. Holy hell. Okay, now at this point, the fight is won. Shiva summon, I don't know, I just like Shiva. Figured Shiva or Ifrit would be the best. Okay, this was not smart here. I thought he was going to chain slash twice, but he only does that when he's being targeted, and Kefka is targeting all. So I should have just popped an LD, but oh well. Whatever works. Like I said, it's not like it matters at this point anyway. The fight is already won. Splash you with some water, because we've never pressed that skill ever, and Art can take care of it. Not half bad. Wondering who you guys ran though. This one could have some pretty interesting comps that I'd want to see. But hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.